Boku no Pico holds a special place in my heart. This masterpiece among masterpieces, patriarch of the anime industry, and some would even say one of the best psychological animes out there. Now, I'm not saying this is good. Hell, I'm not even saying this is great. I'm saying this is a masterpiece. This is one of the best anime out there for people that want to get into anime and for those hardened veterans who love their anime. There's a special quote I have just for this anime. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss said that. And that is one of the quotes that best describes this anime. You may be sad that it's over, but it was such a great trip to begin with. You just have to smile that it happened. Now, without further ado, let's start my review on Boku no Pico. This is one of the most beautiful and complex stories I have ever seen. You really have to pay attention to experience it all. Small details may have you puzzled on the overall plot. Well, what is it about, you might be asking yourself. This story is about Pico, our main character, and his travels. He meets many people on his journey to overcome the great, overshadowing darkness of heterosexuality. This story is just so well scripted and well written that I couldn't ask for anything more. Each individual scene is crafted with such elegance that it's hard to believe that this was originally a low-budget anime. However, I shall warn you, it is written by none other than the butcher himself, Genarabuchi. And I shall say no more. And that is why I give the story of Boku no Pico a 10 out of 10. The artwork in Boku no Pico is simply eye-dazzling. Such detailed and bright, colorful artwork contrasts with the deep story of Boku no Pico to bring a brilliant blend of excellency. I fail to see how anyone couldn't like this art style. One of the outstanding points is that there is no quality. Faces are all drawn extremely accurately and with care and effort. Laziness is not a factor which you will find in the artwork of Boku no Pico. I will say it even rivals the results you get from typing best anime pictures on DeviantArt. And that is why the artwork for Boku no Pico is a 10 out of 10. Boku no Pico sound quality. What can I say? The voice actors are just so talented and the emotions that they portray are so realistic that you would think that the VA's voice actors were feeling these emotions real time. Boku no Pico's voice actors are nothing you find in an amateur animation. These voice actors are just so skilled and talented with their silky fabric voices, sounding like the strings of 1,000 golden harmonicas rained from angels above in heaven. The OST is absolutely astounding. The background music is crafted with such various instruments to create the most eargasmic sounds which you will ever hear. A lot of piano and violin is used to create the perfect combination of notes which will have you downloading the whole OST just to listen to it over and over and over and over again. Characters. Each individual character is unique and cliché characters are never present. The character development is just so good that you really wonder if this was based off a real story. The emotions felt by the characters ranging from happy to sad to angry are all very lifelike. You would never have thought they were fabricated with video and audio. Such strong emotions rival the deep emotions of Sasuke from Naruto. On a side note, Pico is a lot like Naruto because he is really cool. That's why the characters, in my opinion, get a 10 out of 10. So what is my enjoyment on Boku no Pico? Boku no Pico is what anime should strive to be. It is the matriarch of the anime society. It is a masterpiece among masterpieces. It is simply outstanding. That is why Boku no Pico is a 10 out of 10. And even with my adding enjoyment onto here, it will still be a 10 out of 10. I had a fucking blast watching it, and it was one of the best anime of this century.